It is currently 12/11, December 11th, 7:35 p.m. My goal is to document my 2026, to live in my truth, to share my testimony, but to also hold myself accountable for the things that I'm manifesting, for the things that I am setting intentions on. I think this year was a huge reflection on where I lack at, and accountability is one of the things. And I think in content specifically, I always say I have these ideas, these projects. Currently I'm sitting on thousands of videos, footage of my life that I've recorded from living overseas, living in New York, going through relationships, ups and downs, losing friends, gaining friends. Like, I've documented so much of that part and I've never shared it. And this year I want to do that. I want to look back on these moments, and I also want to share that side of my life with other people, to know, to be an example that, like, you can achieve anything that you want. You can go after whatever you want. Anything that you believe you are that bitch. Like, you are literally her. You can be whatever you want to be. And if I could be an example of that, then I'd love to be that example. As you guys know, I am going through a breakup, and I have not talked about this breakup, but I've gotten so many questions, and I really didn't know that I was the gossip. I was a drama. Everybody wants to know the tea, but the tea is I'm still drinking it, okay? I'm still drinking the fucking tea, and it's fucking hot, so you're gonna have to wait. What I will say is I'm in a better headspace, in a better place. Me personally, I don't like to speak on things when they're currently happening, and so I'm taking this time right now to just really reflect on the things that I want. Since being in my relationship, I've neglected me, which is the most important thing, which always comes first. Prioritizing yourself. I don't care what anyone says, you come first. Like, it's your world. This whole series is called Self-Centered for a reason. I've been putting myself second, and I've fallen short in a lot of areas of my life. Like, even though I was thriving in my career and little areas and things that I was seeing manifest for myself, it wasn't because of cheating allegations. Nothing of that sort happened. I feel like I've lost a little bit of myself, and it's very, very true what they say. Like, you shouldn't get into a relationship unless you are 100%. And I realized I was not 100% at the level that our relationship was developing, and it takes two people to make a connection work. So it wasn't just like in myself, but in my partner. I sensed that, like, he wasn't fully who he needed to be for me, but like also for himself. And it took a lot of maturity to get to that perspective. Like, okay, like, we're kind of holding each other back from being our fullest potential, from creating a life that we want to create for each other, but also individually. Like, you really do need to be 100% within yourself before you can create a relationship, before you can create a family. If you're not healed, if you haven't done the work, then you won't be able to make a relationship work, plain and simple. So I just wanted to take a step back. You know, there was a lot of things that I had set into motion for this year that I kind of put on hold, or just kind of like stopped focusing on because of my relationship. And it made me realize, like, wow, like, I'm holding myself back. I'm literally holding myself back. Obviously, like, me and my ex are still talking because we're in that awkward phase that you go through as a couple, especially when you love someone so much, so deeply. Like, this was my best friend. This person, I spent every second. Like, when I wasn't at work, guys, I was with my boyfriend. Like, I was with him every day. Like, we lived in each other's skin. And there's just a certain level of, like, boundaries you have to put in place with yourself and within your relationship. Like, I'm someone that really values my alone time, and I don't get that. I get a little antsy, I get a little bitchy, like, all the things. I started to realize that I started to nitpick a lot in my relationship because I wasn't happy in the center, in the core of me. I was not happy because I wasn't taking time for myself. And right now we're just having a mutual connection. Right now I'm worried about me, and I'm looking forward to learning this new person. What I'm hoping is to really, like, vlog making it and finding my true passion and creating the life that I desire and showcasing the ups and the downs, because there's always downs that come with it, you know, like you always go through lessons to make you more prepared for the blessings that are coming. So, and I know it's not going to be perfect, but I welcome it. So I hope you guys join me on this journey. Hey guys, it is December 29th, I think. We're days away from the new year starting, and I just got my first like big brand PR package. Not getting paid for it, but this year I do not document enough of my wins and my successes and like the little things, because I'm so fixated on like the bigger picture. And I feel like in order to really like get what it is that I'm manifesting and calling into my energy, I need to acknowledge the small wins to acknowledge the big ones, if that makes sense. And one of the things that's on my vision board for 2026 is to be acknowledged and be seen as a creator, to be sent out on these brand trips, to get these big PR packages. So I'm not getting paid for it, but hey, a win is a win, because the brand that sent it to me is Sior, I think. Look, I'm excited. Came with all this stuff and they wrapped it all nicely and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna do like more in-depth like tutorials on my TikTok, but you guys get to see like the unboxing of it all, the excitement, because this is really exciting to me, because I just started to reach out to brands more and trying to establish myself as this like curator for life and beauty and wellness and all things spiritual and divine feminine. So here's to the new journey. I'm going to be documenting everything, and this is one of those moments that I need to document, okay? Yes, I'm so deserving of this, guys. So these are the products that we're going to be reviewing and that they sent me. Hold on. We've got the Deep Glow Rich Cream. It just sounds luxury. We're so deserving of this, okay? And then we have Fresh Bubble Toner. Probably the finest for my skin. Then we also have, what is this? Oh, this is their Intensive Serum, period. And then we also have the Hydro Capsule Cleansing Milk. My skin just sounds like it's gonna eat it up. And last, the Hydrating Soothing Cream. First of all, my face is super dry right now in the city. So the fact that everything is hydrating, moisturizing, like, yes, that is exactly what we need to start off the new year. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys really quick. We are the type of girl, we are the type of bitch that just gets things just because. Like, people want us to review their brand. They want us to share their brand with our world, with the world that we created, the world that we desire. And we don't get those scummy stuff. We get like the nice, expensive, worth investing in stuff for our skin, for our clothes, for our beauty, for our hair. That's all we deserve. That's all we deserve. And that's the only energy that I'm claiming in 2026. So this is a great start. January 1st, 2026, 7:30 in the morning. You guys are officially witnessing the first footage of me in 2026. I'm up early because I wanted to get a head start of the new year. I didn't go out last night, so I was a little hungover, but nothing crazy because we still up early and we're ready to go. But I am doing something different and unusual for 2026 to keep track of my goals and my achievements, holding myself accountable, but also giving myself grace, because I did not give myself enough grace and praise this year for even the small wins, you know. Like, I didn't even make a vision board for 2025, so this year I was like, I have to make a vision board. I did make one for 2024, and I do feel like the majority of what I put on that vision board came to life, but I do notice that me not making a vision board for 2025, I lacked consistency, confidence, vision on what the fuck I was doing, what it is that I want. But this year, We're more clear, we're more intentional, we're more grounded, we're more rooted, we're confident. And that's why I wanted to start this series, Self-Centered. 2026 is a me year. It's a grown and sexy year. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more smoke with me's because I am trying to cut back on smoking. I don't think I'm ever going to stop smoking. I just think that I'm going to have a better relationship with smoking to where I only use it for creative purposes, whether I'm editing or I want to relax on vacation or I'm painting something creative. It has to be for that reason. But to just be every fucking day for no reason, no goal, no motivation, yeah, we gotta cut that back. I ended up buying myself my very first sets from Pandora jewelry. I've never ordered or brought anything from Pandora before. I don't think I've ever even had anyone buy me something from Pandora. So this is my first experience and I was so excited that I even ordered the gift set. So it came in these bags and I got like a little card, because if you order on Pandora online, then you know, like, it just comes in the bag. Like, it doesn't come in all the cute accessories that you would get if you went to the store. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I even wrote myself cute little New Year's messages to open to this morning because the package came literally yesterday afternoon and I was drunk. So I haven't really like unboxed it, opened it, or put it on. But I thought it would be cute to write myself a little New Year's letter to remind myself like what it is I'm doing this year and to be really supportive. Like, I really want to be really supportive. So here we have the first letter and I got a ring set. Never doubt who you are and who you're becoming. You are everything you believe you can be, so own it and be authentic to who you truly are. This is what I wrote myself. I love that. And I even sprayed perfume on it, so you know a bitch is like, girl, you up, you up. And I wrote that for this ring set here. This is so excited. This ring is so cute, guys. Look at it. I didn't put it in right, but yeah, it's so cute. From Pandora. It's like a promise ring to myself. The really big thing I'm excited about is this Pandora bracelet. It's a charm bracelet. I've had a tennis bracelet, but I've never owned a charm bracelet, and I feel like every girl goes through that at least once in their lifetime. So the goal is to get every charm. For every goal I finish in 2026, we're gonna buy a charm for that. And I'm really excited. My first charm bracelet. I didn't buy a charm for it right now, but like, we gonna buy it. 2026 is the year you take yourself seriously. No more procrastinations or excuses. Believe and invest in yourself the way you want others to. It's your world. And that was a cute little drunk message I left myself at 9 o'clock at night last night on New Year's Eve. So shout out to me. Sorry, I look kind of crazy right now, but this vlog has been all over the place. It's January 3rd and I wanted to give you a proper wrap up. By the time this video has been posted, I've already announced that I'm doing a giveaway to give back to my community that I've built over the last few years of doing social media. This year I'm hoping to, I'm not even hoping, I'm expecting to expand in my brand and who I am as a person in my projects and endeavors, and I really want to showcase that on my YouTube channel more, which is why I want to come back to YouTube. Some of you guys have been following me since my like smoke with me videos on my old YouTube channel, which is about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and it sucks because I have no longer access to that account. So we're starting fresh on this new account, Sumi, and I'm really excited to see the development, growth of my journey and my process, and taking you guys apart with me and really just seeing how everything unfolds. And I know it's not going to happen all overnight, it's not going to happen perfectly, but the journey is what makes it the experience, the best experience. So I'm really looking forward to being able to document that. In the next coming weeks, I have so much happening and transitioning. My lease is almost over at my current apartment, and I've been living there for almost 2 years, and I gotta go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for a new beginning, a fresh start, and I know that if I don't like move out of the apartment. I'm gonna just resign my lease and keep bullshitting on it. So I'm gonna be moving out of my apartment early, probably in like the next month or so. And it's gonna be a transition. I'm probably gonna document it more so on my YouTube. I'm not gonna talk much about it on TikTok. So if you guys want to see more of the behind the scenes, especially while I'm moving, because I probably will take a social media break, but I still will be producing a lot more YouTube content. So stick around, subscribe, because this is where I'm gonna be like more vocal, more communicative, more story times, more chitty chatty about like what's really going on, because I don't really talk about it that much on my social media, especially TikTok or Instagram, for a lot of reasons. One, monitoring spirits, heavy on the monitoring spirits. There are so many people from my old town, past exes, ex-friends that are like keeping tabs of me, and I feel like YouTube is a safe space. So let me put my glasses on. I got my product glasses, guys, because we're talking business right now. Like, we're meaning business, we're serious. There's also been a lot of questions about my relationship, and moving forward in 2026, I really don't want to like center a lot of my content around my boyfriend. And yes, he's my boyfriend, or whatever. I don't want to center too much of my content around my relationship. I want my content to be more focused on the things that I value, my creative ideas and projects, the community that I'm nurturing and building, fitness, health, wellness, lifestyle, bossing up and being the baddest bitch ever. Like, a man comes second to that. And though me and my man have ups and downs, you know, he's very, very supportive. He's been supportive from the start. I don't really want my content to be about my boyfriend. So like, he's gonna be in the content here and there, but like my content's not gonna always be about my boyfriend. So just know that there's no bashing on my man here, not on this channel. Okay, we don't bash over here. There's so much more that I'm way more than just having the girl that has a cute relationship or has a boyfriend. So let's talk about that. You know, like, I have a cool, dope job. I worked with some celebrities. I've had some celebrity clients. You know, like, there's just so many things that I see happening this year that I want to emphasize and be praised on, and not just my relationship. So that is that on that. I mean, if you guys want to do like relationship topics and content, we could do that, but like, the comments I see, like, talk about your boyfriend, da, 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 da. Look, okay, I don't want to talk about him. He's here, he's there, we're good. With that being said, I decided to produce more content for you guys and to share more of my life, not just for you, but also for me to look back on and realize that I can accomplish and achieve anything that I want. So stay tuned, guys. Lots more content coming. I'm really excited, and I'm gonna end the vlog here. Oh, let me talk more about the giveaway, by the way. The giveaway, I'm ending the giveaway. I'm picking 2 winners. January 31st, I might pick a 3rd winner. I don't know yet, but like, as of right now, my budget can account for 2 people. But you just have to like, comment, and follow all of my socials. They're all in my link tree, my Instagram, my YouTube, my TikTok, especially my Instagram, because we're gonna talk about this in another episode, but if you don't know, like, I used to do OF, so my Instagram is just like straight men. So we gotta get the girlies over there, okay? Get them out. We're not doing that anymore. That was just like an era I wanted to like experience. I wanted to be an Instagram baddie so bad, and I lived it. I'm done. Okay, we lived it and we're done. We've seen it. It was fun. I'm not in that era anymore. Okay, so go follow my Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, follow my TikTok. I'm gonna be posting a lot more. Let me also know in the comments down below what other videos you guys want to see. I'm kind of compromising a pile of videos of content that would be really good for this series, so give me some ideas. But yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys stick around.